EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
And for the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a good one in the AFC East. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And good yardage there after the catch. Will wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, he just puts a little too much in front of him. So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards on this play. First down, Cowboys.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, the count is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
Whoa! And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Dart going to throw here on second down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's who set it down. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Giants first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's again Scatterboom. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and that can be a lot of gain.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. An uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That half play good for 22. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A give, and here comes Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Williams gets it on the draw. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Prescott. Heels, and he will get into the end zone. And Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
For the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready for their second possession. We're in early hold, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A play fake, now Dart. Off-balance throw, it's complete. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
13 yards.
13 yards on the catch there. First down, Giants.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll go again with Scatterby. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
45-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he will score. Cam Scatterby. Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it. The Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Giants 7.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Dak. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up 1st down. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw is Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time to Lamb in this Bryant Daboll. Displeased with that one. And out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The They'll give it to Lamb on the jet sweep. Yards are hard to come by there. We'll work it down to the 37-yard line.
37-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tackle made by Holly O'Brien. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your work. My actions being louder than my words.
Dak to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one's good for 13 yards.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They run over center with Williams. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll run. It's Williams. Powering forward. He's in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, offensive coordinator, script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scatterboo headed out for their next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Scatterboo. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the the second quarter. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8 as we are ready to get back underway. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play out of the G-men. 52 yards.
17-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. Dart going to keep this on his own read. And he will take it in himself. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it, and the Giants draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Giants 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yeah, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's another run here for Williams. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses.
He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Where they get that, this revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. They young, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. They black out, if they act out. Yeah, I did that.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Giants 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That one underneath to Scalaboo.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back and the flat. He can run away from that defender, so give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Dart. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a
big play for the Giants. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19-1 on that one. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On second down, Dart. Now he takes off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Outside, so I'm staying this side, shawty, you and I vibe to the beat. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, give me side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. I be the beast, be out, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Gripping on it like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Good return. He pays the price at the end. Picked up and broken down. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line. Gain of 12 yards.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll in this defense.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the play fake, Dak. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again here with Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He'll try to run for it. And he will take it in himself. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whenever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. On play action, it is done. Open man is Robinson. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
On 2nd down, a run with Scatterby. And he's going to be taken down on the other inside the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Ron Revel there to make the play.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's now 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on...
That'll be intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Make the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He takes off. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Let the first down, get down. The drive continues.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Quick throw on target to Pickens. Still going. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown Cowboys.
short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys tack on one more to their lead.
42. Giants 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Giants offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Gun, here comes Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It is 2nd and 6. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to keep it himself. Now timeout, Giants. That is their 7th as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
This is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. The Giants will call their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go play action here with Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Dart sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
Time straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports